What's up? Welcome to my Pokemon card channel. Bow, bow, bow. Today we got a sick video. We got a PSA submission that I'm sending out. Yatta! Freaking it's the weekend. It's the weekend. No, bless you, Bobby. Bobby. How you doing? My cat sneezed. Bobby Chan. What's up? Yo. Okay. Yo. Yeah, so today we got a video, the submission, PSA submission. And let's go. I just want to film I want to film it before I send it out. I'm going to send it out tomorrow. Make a nice box at work and wrap it up all nicely and send it over to PSA, and hopefully they like my cards and they give me cool grades and stuff. So let's go. Oh, shit, the camera. Okay, let's go. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna put this deck here and just go like this. Let's put it right here so you get a little, you can kind of see it. You get a little glimpse. But first card we got is this Pikachu Pokemon Go promo. I think I got this actually when I bought this from a shop last time I was visiting, because man, I really love Pikachu promos, and Pokemon Go kind of had like a similar, they had Pikachu promos like this one, but they're really really available. And so I wanted to try to, get a good copy and to get a tin myself, because the tins on that don't actually go for that much, but it's kind of good to, I guess, grade it yourself. This next card, dang, this one, this is a special card for sure. It might look familiar, I don't know. But this one is the textured shift that I opened on here on the channel. It's kind of hard to tell on the camera, but so yeah, this went to PSA and it came back a 9. It's so clean, especially when it's really hard not to send cards back when they are actually very clean. And it's just like, maybe the centering is, or honestly, the reason why I think it got 9 is maybe the texture shift, because the centering is pretty decent. There definitely can be yeah, it's definitely not really OC, but it definitely is kind of weird. It looks a little weird because of the texture shift. But sorry, one more look. But yo, one of my favorite cards, I had to crack it and resubmit it, because it'd be super sick in a tin. Whoosh. Next card, we got the Drowsy. Really hot card right now. Super sick promo. I got a bunch of these, and this is kind of the next two cards are good. Are pretty cool because they're kind of they're an example of me now starting to grade AR cards, because I definitely have AR cards that I like. I just don't really grade them so much. And shoot, I'm gonna keep these. Oops, I gotta make sure they're in the order. I gotta flip them upside down. But yeah, I do collect AR cards like this. Like, I gotta have a lot of this Raichu AR. I gotta have a lot of the copies of this Raichu AR card, but I have never graded them, and so I kind of just picked some of the best ones that I have. And yeah, I really am loving the idea of like getting cards, collecting cards that I like and whatever, but like, hanging on to cards that I can grade later on. I kind of like that for sure. Whoosh. But yeah, I gotta throw in another Raichu card. You can see there's a kind of an order to this, you know, a dance to the grading. I don't know if they grade it in this order, but I hope they do, because I like to set it up a certain way for them. But got one of my favorite Raichu cards. It's so good. These cards really, I really started liking these cards when I saw it in person and realized, like, the Pokemon, the Pokeball, the normal reverse hollow, the Pokeball, those have a lot of print lines, but they actually, for the Master Ball ones, the more rare ones, whatever, they actually, like, put more effort into them, and there's no print lines, and they're super, like, you know, they're very clean and whatnot, and that's why I actually really like to grade them. And honestly, I should grade way more Master Ball, more of these 151 Master Balls. Like there's other Pokemon I really like besides Raichu, but honestly, this is the best one for real. Okay, one more card. Let's go. Dang, shout out to the homies. Freaking dang. This card is so sick. Shout out to the homie Ryan. He got this for my birthday, so I had to submit it. Very clean. I really am wanting to collect all these the evolutions, the EV evolutions from this set. I really like the all the EV Pokemons, and I kind of missed out doing that when when EV Heroes came out, because I was kind of new to the game. Sorry, new to the whole collecting, and I thought EV Heroes was super sick, but I was like, oh, I'm just gonna wait until it comes out in English. Like as soon as I saw it in Japanese, that was my first Japanese booster box that I bought, and Bobby Chan, my cat's going crazy. What are you doing? Bobby, I'm making a video. I'm sorry. We can't go play outside. Okay. Man, I forgot what I'm saying, Bobby. Oh, sorry. I really like those EV Pokemons for sure. So the new that new set that came out, I kind of want to get them while I can. Whoosh. I got this next one. Yeah, like this set is pretty sick. Another cool Master Ball. Really love these full texture cards. I can't wait to go back and visit Japan and see. Man, I want to see if I can how are those are sold in the store, because just the regular like Pokeballs, I feel like those will be in like the 180 yen or whatever, even cheaper. They might be like pretty affordable, and I would like to collect a bunch of them because these are so sick, the textured ones. Okay, sorry. Next card is this Pokemon Day promo. This card is super cool. Definitely want the tin. Yeah, that'd be sick. Okay, next card whoosh, is this super sick Umbreon card. I think this is one of my favorite Pokemon's card. And this guy right here was actually pretty hard to find and pull, but I think it has a shot. So I really hope this gets a 10. I would keep that in my collection for sure. Okay, so these next cards that are coming up are cards I got at a trade show. Shout out to the homie Ryan. Me and him went out there, and I'm hyped. That was kind of the best part about going to the trade show, was be able to find cards to grade. So I'm really hyped to send them out for sure. But this next one is, these are kind of going to, wait, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. But these are going to some promos I'm trying to grade. But this next one I got at the card show, and whoosh, it was funny. I was like looking at this other Pikachu card And you can tell I was like trying to grade it or whatever. And then he was like, yo, you should grade this Pikachu. And he had a good point. And I was a little surprised because he seemed pretty genuine. But, you know, it's centered really well. And the only thing I would say is that there's a little bit of a whitening, some little white speck right there. But it looks pretty clean. And this card goes pretty crazy in the perfect grade. In the PSA 10. Man, these cards are so cool, though. For sure. I really like them. Okay, next promo. Got the Iono. This card's super sick. I'm just trying to grade some of the promos that I have of this. It would be really cool to get a 10. The corners, at the edges are pretty good. So, that'd be sick. Okay, next card. This one, another promo. Honestly, these are hella rough. Whenever I first got them, I was like, dang, it kind of was discouraging because they were so rough or whatever. But man, I wish I got more of these. This card is so good though, that these promos are so good that I just have to try. You know, I gotta try to get that 10. But one more time. Oh, dude, this card's so good. These are good because the Japanese version of this is really expensive. So the other versions are, that's a good card. Okay, next card. I've had this for a while, like, man, 5 years, I guess. And I was like, dude, you know, when I first was learning about grading, I was like, oh man, I totally got to grade this. But it is very clean. It's really centered. I didn't send this off for the longest time because I could just essentially buy it for the grading price. And I didn't, but I should buy the Japanese version for sure. Those amazing rares look crazy. Just in general, but the Japanese texture, the Japanese version, go pretty hard for sure. All that texture and whatnot. Okay, next card. Got the Gengar. This card is super cool. It's a great VMAX card. I really hope this tins. I think it can. I'm looking at it now. I just realized there's like a little mark right there. But this looks really clean. Okay, that would be sick. I hope this tins. But, dang, yeah, this card's so good. Okay, another Gengar card. Wait, Gengar. Okay, yo, this one. These cards are these are from the DP era, and these are super dope. Freaking this Gengar card. If you this is one of the best Gengar cards for sure. Yo, these cards are actually from the binder collection that was in my parents' attic. And I was like so surprised to be able to, that these were actually worth grading. But like this guy right here is was actually pretty clean. So man, who knows? Who knows how these turn out? I can't tell if like if they have water damage. Because, you know, these guys were just sitting in a binder. But the, you know, the hollow's pretty clean. Only thing for this one is there's a little corner gash. But this hollow, there's not, there wasn't really any scratches. So I gotta try. Okay, so this submission kind of went from, you know, I try to put all the 10s in the front, and then the cards that I don't think I don't think I have a chance at all to get a high grade, I put those in the back. So these next cards are hella played, but are super amazing. So next card, dang, this is one of my favorite cards ever. So sick, But yeah, this one is pretty played. I kept this in a hard case. I wasn't gonna grade it, but I kind of realized like I should. That card is so good that, you know, I'd like to sell any condition, really, any graded condition. Ooh, 20%. Okay, we're almost there. Next card. This came from the card show. I love this card a bunch. Or sorry, it's so much. It's so cool. I don't know why, but I love this illustrator. Very soft. Really cool. I've bought this before in like a low. I bought like a PSA 6 and I was actually hella disappointed. I've always wanted a clean copy, but I've actually was really surprised to see this at the card show because this was really clean, and so I'm actually hyped to be able to send try to grade one for myself. So sick. It's a little OC from the top, but it's it seems really clean. Super hyped on that. And same with this card. I got both of these at the same booth, and this one was really clean too. The guy said there's like kind of a dent up there, but again, the back looks very nice. The hollow pattern looks nice. I really yeah, the booth was really cool. The guy was like gave me a great deal and stuff. And oh, I just realized there's a swirl right there behind the tail. But man, yeah, I got for both those cards he gave me a great deal, and I was like, whoa, yo, those are pretty clean. Okay, these next cards are hella played, but I think I showed this off on the channel, but this card is one of my favorites ever. That's pretty much what I do. I just like to submit my favorite cards. I think you can kind of do that with Pokemon. You can buy and sell the cards you like, because there's so many, and there's also so many good ones. So that's actually kind of hard to even well, yeah, no, there's so many good cards out there for sure. Anywho, let's check out this shiny Mew. At first, I was like really just trying to buy this to sell it to see, just for the experience. But as soon as I got it in, I realized there's a swirl on its belly, or like in the Pokemon. I really like swirls that are like a hollow bleed on the Pokemon. It's really sick. But yeah, I have no idea what grade this will get. So who knows? But whatever. This card is super sick and super hot. Okay, just like this card. Boom! Dang, I got this at the trade show too. This is really played, and I hope it gets a PSA 1. I really hope. I'm really into buying like hella played copies of this Charizard card. It's sick. For sure. Okay. Next card. Last couple cards, we got the trio. This one is hella played too. There's like a crease there. Whatever. I was actually I got the Charizard first. That was really played, and then a little bit after, at this shop in Chinatown, I found the rest. I found these guys. And honestly, since the Charizard was so played and these guys were so played, I kind of was like, yo, I gotta do it. I gotta send them all in at the same time and hopefully get all PSA 1s. Yo, this is sick. This is my thumbnail maybe. But yeah, I'm super hyped to send all these in. I've never owned all three at the same time, and it's not like I'm trying to collect these. My purpose is to sell all of these cards, you know, and then buy them again and sell them again and buy it again. And I kind of love that. It really is a nice balance of like collecting and whatnot. But you know, if I want to, I can freaking decide not to sell. But you know, I never was like, I really love the super cute cards, but I you know, I never had these as a kid. I had a Blastoise, but you know, I don't have too much attachments to those cards. But they're great. I love the classics. Actually, I might try to get a thumbnail real quick. Let's see. Is this a cool thumbnail? Yo, sick. Okay, thumbnail. Right there. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, these are in order. Man, I love this spread though. These cards together look so sick. It's kind of what it's what it's all about, yo. No, but man, the vintage cards are so good. Okay, last card. We got a special one. Sorry for all the sound effects, but it's fun to do for sure. Yo, yeah, I have to send them a curveball at the very end. I don't know if they grade these in order, but I really hope they do, because I purposely put them in a certain order. But yo, this card is crazy. I hope I've never gotten the OC grade from PSA, and I've sent them hella OC cards. The one that was super off-centered. Look, you could see the card next to this one. Wow, that was, because you know the next. Wait, sorry, I can't explain. You could kind of see the card that it was next to on the sheet. It's pretty sick. That'd be so cool if this one, if it was just cut a little bit more right here, this card would be crazy. Even crazier. But yeah, I've sent an OC card to them and they just gave me a PSA 1, which was cool, but I feel like that was like a cop out for doing extra paperwork. I mean, I don't know. I guess we're on doing something. But man, who knows? Will this get an OC? This card is amazing too. So I was really hyped. There was actually, I had an option to buy, which I should have just gotten both, seriously. But this one and the one that was like, that was actually pretty great, good centering and stuff. Like, I guess good PSA 10 potential. And I'm always trying to stay on a budget, so I was like, okay, I'll just pick one. And I chose this crazy cut one over the nicely centered one. But who knows how this will turn out. I can't wait to make the video I can't wait to make the video of the return from when this comes back. I'm gonna end the video there because it's already like 25 minutes. Or wait, oh shit, I don't know how long it is, but it's getting there for sure. Thanks for watching.